Hey, good to see you, 2D Fighter, Tiny Devil. We'll be jumping right in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. Excuse you, Super Robi Bros. Gox Hollow Fames was my father. You can call me foxhollowgames. No, not modular like that, tablet. Modular from a programming sense, so that I can kind of plug in values and change things around and have a new enemy. Yeah. Not quite so cool as something like that. But now you're making me want to build a lightsaber game or something with modular enemies that can be detached. 2D Fighter. go. Hello. Somehow that got muted again. I don't know how that happened. My goodness. It is so great to have you all in here. Welcome on in. So good to see you all. 2D Fighter, Tiny Devil Games, Tablet Pencil, Super Robibers, Mothman Centaur, Cabinet Otter, Tom Millman, Memphis Macaroon. Welcome all in. Is there, yeah, like, did he do it? Was there a keyboard shortcut? I found a keyboard that I don't know if it's actually gonna like stay. No, it's not. It was just keeping the mute button highlighted on OBS. Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome to a casual Friday. How are we all doing today? I'm gonna take care of this guy, and then we'll go grab Artemis. It is so good to see all of you today. How are we? Oh, there we go. Woo! Boy, what a Friday. Tom, this is the end. It's your and the last day is like the last day of school, you know? It's like you're handing back equipment. You probably leave halfway through the day. You're probably done now, right? Mothman, I appreciate your patience there. In 7 days, I'm finally unemployed, says Memphis. What does that mean? Does that mean like you're graduating school, or are you quitting as well? What's all going on there? Yeah, Tom, how you feeling? For those of you who don't know, Tom quit his job to work on hold on. Let me get the actual page up. To work on his game. Oh, come on. New Brooklyn Bridge Tycoon. Let me pull this up here. This is what Tom is working on. Memphis, congrats. That's a huge deal. Big congratulations. Okay. Let's fix Chrome because it breaks every single time. There we go. Look at that nice capsule art. Isn't that great? He's got this whole multiplayer system going on. And I have it on good authority. He's been reworking all sorts of UI. Oh, that's super cool, Memphis. Way to go. Congrats to you, Tom. What a congratulations, frabjous day. My goodness. It is a 2-dog day. My gosh. So good to see you all. As well, things I have to celebrate. Look, the game is running. Look at it in all of its glory. Look how beautiful. Don't pay attention to any of this. Look how beautiful it all is. Don't look at the gameplay. Everything is fine. Don't look at that. Sir Alex Grimm hopped on a call with me last night, which was really last night for him, and walked me through all sorts of GitHub troubleshooting to try and get to a stable position. And then I spent last night and this morning kind of fixing up a whole bunch of stuff. Still need to work on the symbol sizes. For some reason, when those are dropping, they are like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, confetti clicker for real. And then it seems like the turns are not working for some reason. Oh, did global just break or something? Is that what's causing our problem? That would be nice if it's as simple as that. Just set this to global, move it into scripts, and then change you to V underscore omega. And then move you up to characters. Okay. All right. And the signal bus, you need to go in scripts. Let's just keep organizing everything. I'm gonna get rid of the, well, let's not get rid of the script because the script for the tutorial is fine. I ended up needing to like completely rip out all of the scripts or all of the tutorial stuff because they were just corrupted beyond all redemption. They were gone. I don't know why. Bro, you are like clogging this thing up every 20 seconds. What is happening to you? I don't know how he does it, but somehow he gets this clogged up with stuff, even though there's not really any good reason for it. What's that? What? Okay, are we dying? Are we gonna need to go front facing? He's also been in a bit of a mood recently where he's unhappy unless he's facing forward. So let's give this a shot. Alex, it's hanging. We're literally hanging on. Look, Alex. Behold the fruits of your labors. That's where we're at today. Oh, goodness. Okay. But then, I know, this is going to be a much more entertaining view. Oh. All right. Okay. Woo! Cinch on up. Okay. All right. There we go. Where are the balls? They were there. Just don't look at them too hard. Deleting everything and starting fresh is my favorite hobby and why I never get anything done. That's great. Shoot, baby ASMR stream. You know it, Mothman. You know it. Everyone relaxes at the sound of a crying baby, right? Everyone relaxes. Okay. Interesting. Clicked? Does clicked have to pass stuff in? It must. Can we set a default for that? Sorry, I'm getting distracted already. I'd love to clear out that console and make it less really annoying at some point. Case mismatch. Oh no. No. Oh yeah, you're right. You're dead right. That's villain info match case dot trace. Fine. Right here. You don't need to be all caps. There we go. Okay. Good. We're down to 14. We went from 20 down to 14. That's good. Okay. But baby crying is actually used in psychological torture by the alphabet agencies. Yes. You are correct. I love their soups. What a great casual Friday. So yeah, how do you pronounce Godot? Daniel Pancake. The only official response I have seen is from Godot Official, which seems pretty official to me. And they informed the community that was there at that moment that nobody knows how to pronounce it correctly, so you just pronounce it how you want to. So my headcanon is that Godot is pronounced goodly doodly. You're the guy with a ton of hats, I remember. That's how people remember. Yeah, normally I'm also wearing like a nice shirt and a bow tie, but it's Casual Friday, so we're taking advantage of that corporate policy. And, okay, I think little guys like chill. Ooh, Sir Alex Grimm with the Hat Tower. Okay, we're gonna do the Hat Tower right after I get back with Artemis, because somebody wanted to say hi to Artemis. We'll be right there. Be right back. No more corporate policy, Todd! You're free! May it be freedom forever! There's the whole happy family. Hold on, let me see if I can, kinda. There we go. There she is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl, Artemis? Yeah. Yeah, you're a good girl. Hey, Blades of Doom! Good to see ya. How are ya? Okay. Well done, Missy. Woo! All right, there we are. Oh. Yeah, for real talk. I realized that. I was like, oh, this is probably a bad idea. Sorry. But we're okay, huh? We're okay? Wow. Okay. What do you think? You want some milk? No. No, you don't want milk. Should we stand? Sometimes that works. Let's stand. All right. Should we do some game dev? Oh, right, we have a hat tower. No, we won't do game dev. Okay. Doing pretty good. Very busy between working full-time and school full-time. I don't have much time for anything else. Yeah, I understand, Blades. Mothman. You understand what this means? Oh dear. Blades, the game is going well. We are making progress. Okay, so, okay. All right, I got a plan. You can't stop me. All right, 1, 2, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. 3, 4, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna side with Mothman here. Risky Biscuit, thank you. Oh my. Risky Biscuit coming in with the save so we can actually get some work done today. Guys, I know it's casual Friday, but like, let's leave the Hawaiian shirts at home. Oh, shoot. That's why you're a moderator, Risky Biscuit. That's why you got the sword. If I wear sunglasses on the head, is it a hat or still a pair of glasses? It's both. Who says something has to be exclusively one thing? I could be a father and a husband and a game dev. I don't have to be just one. Come on. Blades! Say hi to Marvel. Let me go get him. Come on, Artemis. Let's go get Marvel. Okay, here's Marvel. Alright. Nah, you're a little high energy, huh? Okay. Alright, Daniel, thank you so much for those bits. Oh my goodness. Okay. We good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Go get the treat. Go get it. Good dog. Good boy, Marvel. Go ahead and take it. Yeah, you're a good boy. If you ban Hawaiian shirts, I'll straight up die. Oh, shoot. Hilarious. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Daniel Pancake, thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate that. Everything, big or small, contributes to our vision as a charitable enterprise of helping people enter the game industry. So, thank you for being here, being a viewer, being a follower, being a subscriber, being a cheerer, any of the things and all of the things. Thank you. They are all absolutely crucial. We're getting to help as many people as we possibly can. Oh, goodness. Okay. As a reminder of that, by the way, one of the big ways that we do help and support people is through quarterly game jams that are sponsored. So there's cash prizes. You can win money from them. And we have our next jam coming up in July. You can work now. I don't know. We'll see. We have our next jam coming up in July. We'll have the exact date later on. But be excited for that. We're going to have the Game Jam page coming up as soon as we can. As soon as the dates are allowed to be finalized. And can't wait to talk about our exciting sponsors. They are legit exciting. They're going to be really cool. These aren't like, oh, you're sponsored by like Glade. Cool. It's like, it's rad stuff. You're going to be excited. Okay. You should consider adding hydration to the redeems. I like keeping my people in game dev healthy, hydrated. I should. You're probably right. I've seen how, oh man, I've seen how, Sundown, he just gets abused by his stream. My goodness. Then again, I let people dress me up in hats, so, you know. Okay, all right. Okay. Endo! Hello! Welcome in! Courtesy of Endo, good to see ya. Set a limit, a cooldown. Well, I could, but then it just kind of feels like it's defeating the purpose. So I ran into Courtesy of Endo in VDOT stream, and we connected there, and we raided into him yesterday. He said he'd come and hang out, and true to his word, a real Steve Rogers, he is here and hanging out. Good to see you. Thank you so much for that Prime subscription. Nektos, hello, welcome in. How's progress on your clicker game going? For all of those of you who are new to us, we are a charitable enterprise devoted to helping people enter the game industry. So we're streaming out some game dev right now, and then as well, we're going to be hosting our game jam come July with some really exciting sponsors. Stay tuned for that. So to that end, thank you, Courtesy of Endo, for that Prime subscription. It is a foundational bedrock, cement pillar in what we need to have happen in order to be able to actually help people the way that we want to long term. So thank you, Courtesy. Appreciate you. Definitely go check out his stream. He's building a sequel to his game. Oh, and forgive me, I've forgotten the title. And I also need a Steam link. I've got a spreadsheet that I keep everyone's stuff in, and I need to look, gather this all here. But he's making the Risk of Rain 2D to 3D jump, or Hyperlight Drifter jump from 2D to 3D. It's really cool. I was hanging out in a stream just yesterday. It was a rad time. Great streamer. Big Marvel fan, so, we like him. Been working on the main menu for my game. I have to share it in the Discord sometime. Yeah, Blades, I'd love to see it. Did some progress with UI and main menu, but not a lot because of school. Hey, you do what you gotta do. That's exciting. I can't wait to see how, what's the actual name of it? Because I want to call it Carp Clicker, but I know that's not the actual name. Nektos. I don't have you in my spreadsheet either. I am negligent, y'all. My goodness. I am messing up. Nektos Clicker. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, I can't wait to see how all that juice kind of develops over time. All right. Very cool. For how long have you been streaming? You have a solid voice. Thank you. I do need to go see a doctor. Voices aren't supposed to be solid. It does cause problems. No. In all reality, I appreciate that. Thank you. We've been streaming for about 6 months now. I have an uncle who just retired from broadcasting. So it runs a little bit in the family, I guess. I guess it's something that I've just kind of always paid attention to. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Daniel. Let's see. Hold on. I missed some messages here. UI is a weakness of mine, so good on you, Risky Biscuit Games. What a Risky Biscuit. I do have to say the UI is looking a lot better. Thank you, Risky Biscuit. Yeah, we did that prototype stream where we did both of the two different prototypes of, you know, what kind of a structural direction we wanted to go. We ended up realizing, you know what, we kind of want to do both. And so this is kind of what we've wound up with. Obviously, this is not final. Obviously, this is going to get polished way up. We're just looking at, like, formatting right now. What are the shapes that we're going to have involved here? What is the layout? That's the level of fidelity we're looking at right now. This is going to get glammed up. Alakazuma doodly do. So, I don't know about you, but I pronounce it Godot. Godot is pretty good. It's pretty good. Over here, I pronounce it, on my good days, I pronounce it goodly doodly. On my bad days, I pronounce it, well, my censor isn't here to bleep it out, so I'll just, you know, refrain. I plan to go more puzzle game and fourth wall breaking route, but I want to do the basics first. Ooh, that sounds cool, Nektos. I can't wait to see it. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks, Daniel. Appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Ken. Thanks, Endo. I appreciate it. We got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. I mean, this was the, like, prototype design, and this looks better in a lot of ways. We got a lot to work through still, and this is even, like, hot garbage. This is not what we're gonna end with. Once again, just kind of wireframing and getting a basic idea down. So we got some stuff we need to fix, because yesterday, GitHub disintegrated Godot. I mean, just completely eviscerated it. So I, along with Sir Alex Grimm troubleshooted with me for hours last night, getting GitHub all worked out. So big thank you to them. But we got it all worked out. I spent last night and this morning getting this back to a state that I had kind of gotten it to before yesterday's stream when I committed and blew everything up. So we need to obviously fix our confetti here. These shouldn't be this small. They should be much larger because these are what you're supposed to be clicking on. We got to push everything down a little bit, refine some of this spacing for the energy bar and everything. And then kind of start working on resource building and getting moves set up for the villain. Oh, we also need to fix turns. For some reason, turns are not working. It's pretty, though. Thank you, Tiny Devil. I think when everything's all blown up again and stuff starts bouncing around a lot and starts bouncing off of these edges, I think it's going to look even better. And I think it allows us to do that really cool thing we were talking about of having different, like, board shapes for different fights. So, like, this guy is a slant, but another one might be like a star shape. Another one might be a circle. And then the balls are kind of coming from all sorts of different sources. It's another thing we're going to have to change. Right now, the balls are all falling just in the hard-coded range, and we need to start shooting them out of, like, markers or something in order to be able to fit stuff around. So, in any case, it's really exciting. Call it on my bad days. Why did I learn this? Why is nothing working? I call it not GameMaker. There you go. It's pretty, though. Thank you, Tiny Devil. I appreciate that. Can I ask what went wrong with GitHub? I'm scared I'm going to break it now. So what went wrong with GitHub for me is I was building this on a branch. I had a prototype branch that I had been building all of my UI stuff in. And then I wanted to merge that back into the main branch. The problem was, in the prototype, I had renamed a bunch of stuff. So I had a bunch of old folders in here that were like capitalized, like exports and audio. Like I need to redo these. So I had like scenes that was caps locked. I had sprites, which was capitalized. And then I changed them to be lowercase. So when I merged that all back in, GitHub like just tried to merge everything and combine things in very weird ways, and it corrupted the files. So when I would download the folder, like in the GD script, it was referring to both the capital and the lowercase folders, and it couldn't find stuff, and it was completely broken, and no amount of like going into the scenes and fixing the code would change anything. So it was super borked. Agapas just found your channel earlier today. Watched like 10 vids already. Your design insights are super helpful. Well, thank you, Agapas. I appreciate that. Over on YouTube, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Nektos, I have thought about adding icons to the orbs, and it is 100% the plan, because right now, this is not going to work for colorblind individuals. So we need shapes, we need shapes, and we need colors. So we got to do both of those. I'm just trying to figure out what the visual style is actually going to look like. So, to that end, have I shown you guys recently the stuff that GameMaker 2D Fighters has built for me? It's like really freaking cool. And he's just doing it out of the goodness of his heart, and bless that heart. Oh, and we are in ads. We'll just show this while we're in the ads. I gotta show this all to y'all. I gotta bring this into Figma so I can like showcase it. Look at that! Isn't that so cool? GameMaker 2D Fighters just whipped that up for us. So that's Overload. That's our main character. Isn't that freaking rad? I think it's freaking rad. We're gonna leave this on for a little bit. This will be our ad break. Normally we break during ads, but I didn't want to like get to this point and then stop. That's so rude. Imagine having to watch ads. Oh, shoot. So yeah, this guy's gonna get brought into the game. We're gonna separate him out as a PNG and bring him in, animate him. I'm thinking about doing maybe splining animation. I don't know. There's obviously some like figure drawing that needs to get worked out. Like this bicep is way too, the tricep is way too short and everything. But like, as it stands, really freaking cool. Who watches ads? Law-abiding citizens, that's who. if you're to believe the tech companies. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're back. We're back from the ads. Check this out. This is what GameMaker 2D Fighters built for us. Isn't it super cool? So this is Overload, and then his arch nemesis is like getting worked on. Check this out. Isn't that cool? This guy is, let's see, what name did we end up deciding on for him? It was, what was it? It used to be Ohm, but then I changed it to be like Overlord or something. Defiant, that's his name, Defiant. Yeah. So he's got like earth powers, and he builds little earth minions and everything. He's trying to establish his own country, his own space. He's kind of Magneto in a way, Subscribers are now vigilantes, heroes outside the law. I love it. It's a double-edged sword, but in my region, no ads work anymore? Whoa, that's crazy, Daniel. According to Google, the only people who watch ads are real people. Everyone else doesn't exist. You've never seen an ad on Twitch? Are you using a blocker or something? They won't give them the time of day. Shoot, that's funny. So anyways, that's some cool, super rad art that GameMaker's been... you see this AI thing. He hasn't been using the AI to generate the sketches. He like gets a sketch and then feeds it in to get a bunch of different ideas, and then goes from there and refines. So I think it's super freaking rad. Very, very cool. Big thank you to GameMaker 2D Fighters. You know what? Let's just park it here. Why not? All right. No blocker, no subs, no turbo. Whoa, and that they just literally don't give you ads. That's fascinating. Huh. What'd you do? You beat Bezos. You can't beat Bezos. That man's been to space. You can't beat him. Oh, goodness. What are we, 40 minutes in? Let's do some game dev. All right, swap hats, we'll count that as a nata hat. It's Friday. I'm feeling a little silly. Bezos' son. You don't know? You don't know what's going on? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I was going to go on a rant on LinkedIn Lunatics subreddit, someone that has been making the headlines there. I don't subscribe to that subreddit. It just gets shown to me, and I'm weak. I click on things every now and again. But I don't want to spread more outrage, so I won't. The hat is worth every point. Oh, good. Good. This is the Cthulhu hat. Okay. They blocked ads from you. I need to get a Rorschach mask. Okay. Then I can put a Rorschach mask on and a fedora, and then, like, everyone will run away, and no one will click onto the stream. LinkedIn Lunatics is legit cultural anthropology, and you can't tell me otherwise. Hilarious. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Don't read it, just post it in the chat. Go to LinkedIn Lunatics. There's a guy who's been showing up in the headlines there frequently. Very much the don't you know who I am persuasion to which everyone responds, no. Who are you? You don't need the mask, just the fedora will knock the piece to -2. So legit, when people add hats, I do try and like put them in different orders, but I never put the fedora on first because I did it once and I was like, I think this is sending the wrong message. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's figure out why you bunch of games. We're 45 minutes in, everyone. We gotta get some work done. It's casual Friday, but not that casual. Off-grid game dev. Hello. Hey. Speaking of Reddit. Game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Off-grid game dev. I saw your topic in Reddit. How do you feel that went? I guess I'll just go with that. How do you feel it went? 110 comments. No need to work. It's fine. Let me just... Okay. Everyone was very nice. Yeah. Are you still awake over there? No, you're asleep. Okay. But what did you learn about B2B marketing? Well, yeah, off-grid. I saw your title in the title of the post, and I clicked in, and I have to say I loved what everybody was saying. I loved everything everyone was saying. I hope that you found something in there that is providing some sense of direction and purpose. I guess I'll put it that way. And you know we're in your corner. You know we're rooting for you. Has the baby had their first words? You might be the reason that their words would be hi chat. Thanks for the sub. Oh, shoot. It was very helpful. I'm glad. Very glad to hear it. No, baby has not had first words yet. He's, what, a little over 3 months? So he's still puttering around. He's still figuring out how to, like, he's still trying to figure out if his hands are things or yet not, you know? So we have this really weird thing where our symbols are all crazy tiny. And I don't know why. Because, like, they're shrunk down, right? But, like, why? Why is everything so itty-bitty? Oh, and I have to fix my docs again. Okay. You. Oh. Okay. Scene. Go to the far left. And then import, go to the far left. And then node, go to the medium left. History, go to the far left. Okay, weird. Okay. History, far left. Okay, scene. Good. Yes. Don't worry now, the teenagers are using chat as a synonym of everyone, yeah. Best evolution of linguistics yet, oh my goodness. We'll just evolve into a Twitch-based pigeon language at one point, it's fine. A whole new culture will emerge from it. Commerce will revolve, it's great. Sometimes I still can't believe that my hands are real. We did a Gen Z slang quiz at work, and it turns out Gen Z slang is all just gamer terms. Yeah, gamer terms or sexual terms, one or the other. You got a very good odds if you just pick one of those two. So, why is this scaled down? Because it shouldn't be. Like, its scale is 1:1. Scale is 1:1. Ah, 0.142. But that's the VFX. We don't really... All right, let's just go to our symbol parent. No, 16 by 16 pixels. That's not right. What are you talking about? 16 by 16? You're 16 by 16. Oh, because it's an SVG. That's right. Okay, so this is our problem. We have to re-import it with the right settings. Okay, I remember us doing this. Let's port it back in at like... We want it 10 times the size. Let's go 5 times the size. Enter. Re-import. Okay. I heard teachers are saying things like, can I get a W in the chat? Commerce will revolve around Twitch bits and sub goals. It already does for a decent population size. Right after the fedora. Hold this L, society. It's funny how in other languages these slang words are adopted. Yeah, for real. To chat with my friends unironically, because it's funny. Like among my Russian friends, we use an L, but never a W. Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, you know, I spent some time in Mexico. It was the same thing there. They'd say, like, cool, or what's your look, you know, when talking about, like, what's your, like, aesthetic, like, what how do you dress, you know, what's your look? ¿Qué es tu look? It was a wild ride. Turns out, global societies, like, we all find things that we like about each other. It's pretty cool. Where's the area 2D? Is it the collision shape? Is that... What is happening here? Why can't I scale up the area 2D? S. There we go. Okay, scale that up. We have our sprite. We need the visible on screen to get bigger. Okay, looking good. Okay. So that is symbol parent. Is that gonna fix everything? I highly doubt it, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so those are back. Still just so tiny. Oh, goodness. This feels like one of those days in school where the whole class just kept distracting the teacher and nothing got done. Yeah, you gotta have those, though. Especially on Fridays. Especially on Fridays, you gotta have those. I saw a list of banned words at a school. Examples include... Oh, my, literally 1984. I had a guy in chat on YouTube who, frankly, I hope is still watching. Clearly a young kid, though. Could not stop yelling in all caps, saying, "Mr. Fox, please mew! Mew! Do it!" I was like, bro, I've timed you out like 5 times. I've given you so many warnings, like, you're banned. Sorry. But I hope they're still around, and I hope they're just growing up a little. Yeah, it was exactly like that. It was exactly like that. No, not meow. No. This is a different thing. This is not meowing. No. It's different. It was a ride. I felt awful banning him, but they had plenty of warning. So, I mean, this is almost like 100 pixels wide. This just seems really strange. We set it to 5 over here. Set it to 5 over here. And re-import. Re-import, and then 5. Re-import, 5. Oops. 5. Re-import, and 5. Re-import. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's something to look more into. Don't give chat ideas. Oh my gosh, they're appropriating Catboy culture. Oh dear. What have we stepped into? What is this Friday? This casual Friday has gone far too casual. All right. I mean, obviously this is all broken, but man, those are so tiny. There's got to be something else going on because they really shouldn't be that small. I mean, this is almost 100 pixels wide. Something is getting shrunk. Let's just go to symbol block. Yeah, see, look at that. What is going on here? Why are you set so weirdly? Okay, so we're just gonna have to open all these and reset their scale. Sure. And then we'll probably have to go in and like actually fine tune all this, but it's super weird. Super duper weird. That out. Okay. All right. Okay. Did you see how big they got at the top of the screen? Yes. Yes, I did, Dark Doombringer. Yeah. Yeah, we got to fix that because I went in and said, hey, all of the things are super small. Let me change these ones first, stupidly. So we'll just go in and we'll fix that here soon. Oh, I need to organize everything again. That's right. I got this all really nicely organized, and now it's all gone. Okay. All of you, we're going to shrink your scale down. Uh, 0.05. Hey, that's pretty dang good. It's out of 5 to the end of that. Let's bump it up to maybe 7. Yeah, I'll take that. Could you remind us what is the main mechanic, please? Absolutely, Daniel Pancake. Now that... What is... All right. So the main mechanic is being Krusty the Clown, trying to get out of the clown car. No, it's the main mechanic is Helldivers style stratagems, right? So in Helldivers, you have to like Risky, stop it. In Helldivers, you have to like to call down an orbital bombardment. You have to press your arrow keys in a certain direction, right? You have to do like up, down, left, right, kind of like fighting game style, right? So we're taking that mechanic and we're kind of building a whole game based off of it. And Risky, stop it. You said you used your points for good. So you have your list of powers you have up top. And you have to click on the dots in the corresponding orders to activate them. This is going to be a roguelike. So when you have a certain amount of time in this timer up here. Maybe I can kind of brute force it here. a timer that's supposed to go down, and that's how much time you have to click on these things and make stuff happen. At the end of the timer, the bad guy will take their turn. Go back and forth until you hopefully win. If you win, then you go through into your daytime activities where you go to school, go to your job, take care of your relationships, save Aunt May, train up your powers. You kind of have to manage your time, and that will carry over into the next fight. And so that's going to be the basic loop of the run until you get to the end of some superhero story arc, right? So that's the basic idea. Every time you say that, every time I say what, Alex? Points are for good, silly chats less so. I went and got a cup of coffee. I think the circles got overcorrected a little bit. Not necessarily. All right. This is the one I meant to change. Transform, and we were at 0.007, right? No. Let's remove a digit from there. There we go. All right. And now we need to go back here. No, that's all looking good. Okay, should be working. Good. Okay, those are looking better. These less so. Don't know what's happening there. Let's go fix that again. Great. Okay. This is kind of what I would expect the size to be. With like this 100 pixel wide, because our viewport is really small. What's our project settings? Window. Yeah, it's only 320, so this should be like a full third of the screen, which it is. The Helldivers part? What? Oh, is it because they are naughty people and they are Sony's doing bad business decisions through them? Is that why? Polygon Pilgrimage, hello! Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you today? Okay. So, I mean, what if I just do that? It's just kind of irrational cringe. Okay. You just got something against Helldivers. Okay, well that didn't do much. Or should probably just shut up. Okay. Size changes to rigid body 2D will be overridden by the physics engine when running. Change the size in the children collision states instead. Okay. Well, no. Let's get that even. And let's just like check if this is the right size. Okay, it's better. Let's definitely still bring it down though. We're gonna go to like 0.25. Is the ball a UI element or part of your world? It's a part. Both. So you should be able to click on them. Okay, that's looking better. Let's bring it down to 0.2. Let's knock that last 0.05 off. I say that not knowing if there's a distinction in Godot. I mean, there's like UI-based things, right? But this is not technically like being accounted for as a UI element. It's just a sprite object with physics enabled, right? Is like a more generic way to put it. Okay. Will the ball be uber small on a 4K screen? It's a good question. Good question. I haven't even looked at scaling, like resolution scaling and everything. Theoretically, Godot handles that pretty smoothly, but kind of scale it up. So yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty okay. It looks like it's scaling up all right, except for the pink one. So it's like Magicka as superheroes. Interesting, Magicka. I'm trying to remember the gameplay loop for that. Because I remember the spells, and I remember murdering all my friends. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's right. You have to, like, you have the 8 different elements, and you have to input them in certain ways to make stuff, right? I remember that. Yeah. I know, right, 2D Fighter? I was bragging about it with everyone. You must have been gone. Yeah, so kind of like Magicka with superheroes and a roguelike. And so you'll be kind of modifying your powers. You'll, maybe be able to knock a symbol off so you don't have to do so many clicks. You can maybe homogenize the colors in it so it's a little bit easier to remember. Bad guys will interfere with things and make them harder. All sorts of stuff. That's the idea. Where is this happening, man? Oh, it's right here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's figure out what's going on with our symbol power. This one. Reset. So, yeah. I mean, let's just try that. How long have I been working in Godot? What, April? Since April, so we've been working in Godot. Ooh, one of them fell out of the border. I've been working in Godot since our first game jam, which was our very first Fox Hollow game jam, and that was in April, I believe. So what? April, May, 2 months. So not very long. Okay, cool. Hey, we're getting stuff fixed. We're gonna slide this out, bring it up. So less things will fall out, and then someday I've got to refactor the spawning so it's coming in from markers instead of a hard-coded range. We're gonna do that another day though. Are you considering some form of local versus? It's a really cool idea. No, not unless like all of a sudden this becomes super duper popular, right? Like if this goes viral, okay, yeah, like let's maybe explore it. As of right now though, no, because it's just me working on it, and I have so many more games I want to keep building. I got a lot of stuff I got to keep learning and growing about, and frankly, listen, this is between you and me, chat. I am the worst at game dev right now than I ever will be in the future. So like, I'd rather just keep getting better in new projects. But yeah, I mean, if like people really want it and there's like a sizable market that makes it economically worth it, sure, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I need to go on and learn Unreal. I need to go on and learn Unity. I need to learn those other 2 engines, so I have like the 4 big ones kind of in my brain grapes a little bit. For when we eventually start doing our cohorts of individuals that are looking to kind of transition their careers into game dev. Because that's our long-term vision. Our long-term vision is not really the stream. Our long-term vision is bringing people in who are looking to get into the game dev industry, but don't have the opportunity to, pay them salaries, and within 3 to 6 months, build a really small game, ship it out on Steam so they have a project to their name, and give them a bunch of industry contacts through mentorships during the program. So that's kind of what we're looking to do. So I need to be able to know, like, how do we build stuff in all these different engines? How do we pick the right tool in order to get what we want accomplished? Do you have other projects to showcase yet? We've done a couple. A couple of game jam projects. I've done a couple of projects in GameMaker. I started making this platformer roguelike runner game in GameMaker, and I was wrestling with it like crazy, wrestling with collisions and movement. And then I started learning Godot for the game jam, and I rebuilt it in like 10 minutes, which was like a full month and a half of effort in GameMaker. So that was a big lesson for me of like, oh, okay, build the right game in the right place. GameMaker would be great. Like, honestly, GameMaker would probably be pretty okay at a game like this. Just not for like that platformer, especially with my skill level. Fox actually invented Tetris. He just doesn't tell people because of humble. Oh my goodness. I'll try to have the other pick done by Monday. I've been working on Plum. Yeah, dude, of course. No, dude. 2D Fighter. You are in no rush. Consider no rush on my side. You see the pace at which I develop. You see how fast I get through things. Like, you're good. You're fine. No worries at all. And you can say, you know what? I'm kind of done. Rad. You were doing this as a volunteer. You're good. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have ads starting in just a second. We're gonna go into ads. I'm gonna take care of this little guy, get some water going. We'll be right back with our Casual Friday. Don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, good. The camera broke. Lovely. Okay. I'm coming from the GameMaker side. We'll explore Godot during summertime. My only concern is an alternative to surfaces. You know, if this is the surfaces that you're discussing, I never quite made it to that point in GameMaker. I never got that advanced. I was aware of, like, the different pre-built sort of surfaces that are already in GameMaker, but I never got to the point of, like, building my own stuff. So I'm curious what those are, like, practically useful for. Because it seems like things are able to be in layers already. So I'm kind of curious how people are using those, and especially if it's like a make or break feature for someone. Oh, well. Okay. You just want to stay here? You were just kind of moving around a bunch. Nah, you know what? We're gonna drop down. We're gonna get some food. We'll do some one-handed typing. Okay, come here. There we go. We good? Yeah? You want more food? Yeah, I thought you did. Okay. Okay. Unity. Yeah, Risky Biscuit. As soon as I was typing it, I was like, this is 100% Risky Biscuit bait. This is... Yeah, just for some reason, platforming and collisions were the death of me in GameMaker. And granted, I was doing things a little bit weirdly because I was making like an endless sort of procedurally generated runner. So instead of having the character running through a level that in a room that was created, I was scrolling and spawning in platforms. So I'd spawn platforms in off the right side of the screen and then scroll them in, and that would make it look like the world was moving. And boy, that just broke GameMaker's collisions in a big way. All right, take care, Risky Biscuit. Thanks for hanging out. And I spent a month trying to get it working, and I never could. And then coming to Godot, and I rebuilt it, and just with no knowledge of Godot, I rebuilt it really fast. And I was like, okay, well, this was obviously the wrong tool for the wrong game. So lesson learned, huh? Yeah, lesson learned, little guy, huh? Mr. Smiles. Yeah. Okay. Are you all done? Can I type now? No typing allowed. Okay, we'll keep going. Yeah, so I am looking to try and keep on doing some more early streams. Obviously that didn't work out today, but hopefully I'm shooting for 3 times a week. We're going to be doing some early streams, and we're going to keep our core hours the same. So we're always going to be on from 3 to 5 Eastern, but sometimes I want to try and get a couple extra hours in earlier. Because Foolbox has been beating me in viewership, and I can't abide that. No, Foolbox is a great guy. Love Mr. Box. Okay, we good? You've been a little cantankerous today, you know? Yeah, I know. I don't know why you are either. Yeah. Okay. We're not getting anything out of that anymore. Let's go for that. Okay. Here we go. I have a hand free. We can make progress. So we need to figure out why things are not getting clicked anymore. And my guess is this symbol container needs to get dragged all the way up to the front. And I think that would be a dumb thing, because I don't think there's anything in front of it, but we're just going to check. Yeah, dang, still not working. Bummer. Okay. So for some reason, clicking is not working, and I remember doing a certain amount of debugging on this, where I went in here and I put a breakpoint just first line of unhandled input function. We hit play, and no breakpoints. So that's our problem we got to figure out right now. For some reason, those clicks are not getting registered, period. Like, the symbols themselves are not getting clicked. So I don't know if we have like a canvas layer that's covering it. Can't help you at all, but moral support. You got this. Thanks, Cabinet Otter. It's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Good job, kid. Okay. But this is my big question, is stuff is getting spawned in as children of the symbol container. And when it does that, it is getting covered by something and cannot be clicked on anymore. It used to work just fine. So I'm going to try turning off every other element and see if it works. And this is going to be outrageous, but I just want to see if I turn off everything else, will that make stuff clickable now? Wouldn't it be easier to just use a control button? Probably, but hey! Okay, so it is something here. Nice. Okay, rad. Raditudinous. Wouldn't it be easier to just use a control button? Probably. I didn't know about control buttons when I built this. People did mention it, but like, there's also a case to be made for it's not technically a button, and so if we're like doing good programming etiquette, Like, it shouldn't be taking something that it's not really supposed to be used for. Hey, Fallon here, good to see ya. Change the color of the effect, yes, yeah. Just make everything that isn't clickable in your UI pass in mouse settings on the node. Mouse settings on the node. Mouse settings. Mouse. Visibility? No. Click. Clip children? Yeah, that's probably not it. That's only for UI elements, green nodes. Okay, okay. So, thank you, Valenier. Appreciate that. Blue nodes don't have that. Thank you. So, filter. Whether the control will be able to receive input. So that's on ignore, so that should be good. Ignore. Ignore. And then that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Oh, cool. That's a thing. Hey, there we go. Now these aren't working anymore. Boy, geez, just so much we have to go and fix. Wowsies. It'll be worth it though. This UI is so much better than it used to be. It's a real direction we can actually move in. I don't have enough experience with UI nodes. I never know if it needs to be pass or ignore. Hilarious. Small guy is speaking at the chat. It's true. It's true. He's trying to make his presence known. Huh? He's trying to steal the show. Huh. Okay. Hold on. This isn't giving you anything. Why is it clogged up again? My little guy? There we go. Okay. It's giving some juice now. You're good. I got it. Yeah, we good? What do you think? You getting anything? This is the stressful thing. Oh, Daniel says hello. Yeah, you want to say hi?
Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby.
Oh my gosh, dude. How? How are you, like, making this completely broken? I thought software was the only thing that could break this easily. My goodness. When I say software, I mean my code. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. All right. Yeah, I'm with you, Fallon. I need to go and look into, like, what is the difference between ignore and pass? Like, what is that really, you know, what are those things? I don't know. Okay. You're not even going for it. You're just trying to fake into it. You're just trying to get my attention, huh? Dude, we spend all day together. Like, all the time. Yeah, I know, yeah, you got those little coos. Here, let's try doing it this way now. Bet he'll beat you at mewing. Oh my goodness. Listen, as soon as he does that, I'll just whip out my Mew from Pokemon Red and I'll just obliterate his starter Pokemon. You know, really show him the order of the family, you know? Alright, guy. Woo! Woo! There we go. Alright. Woo! Okay, mute button engaged. Okay, I'm reading the Godot mouse click documentation. Ooh, do tell, Cabinet Otter. Okay. So we've got a bunch of errors. Jeez. Error calling from signal clicked. Okay. So this is very broken. Why is it very broken? Method expected 0 arguments, but called with 1. Oh. Hey, good guy. There we go. Okay. We cool? Let's get rid of the optional there. See if that fixes it. Definitely know some of these words like mouse and filter. Okay, we're still getting errors. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're good. So basically, ignore pass sends the input onto the parent, and it goes to the next parent until it hits one with a stop filter. Stop filter can still interact with the node, it just doesn't need to parent. Okay, so what's the difference between ignore and pass then? Okay. So clicked is still saying this is, oh, shoot, I got the wrong one. Let's try that. Nah, still erroring for the same error too. What could be the cause here? Method expected 0 arguments. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like, clearly it's expecting 1 argument. What seems to be the problem when we are calling the clicked signal, it is saying, hey, I'm expecting no arguments, but you're calling me with 1. To which I say, I disagree, good sir. Look, hail, an argument. Plain as day. You getting anything out of this, or is it clogged again? This is a whole different type of bottle, friendo. Okay, no, you are getting stuff. I know, right? Falnir, welcome in. I do this all the time. I am constantly finding dumb ways to break Godot due to sheer ignorance. I am the albatross around the Godot compiler's neck. There's no nice way to put this. So like, is it? I mean, okay. First off, let's check our auto loads. Okay. So that's referring to scripts / signal bus and script / global. So both of those should be hitting the right places. If we open them up here, we should be able to find both of them. Yeah, scripts global and script signal bus. There it is, right there. Can you show me the code with the error? Yes. So it's right there. Just a simple signal.emit with symbol type. Now it could be actually that it is getting, I seem to remember that this error message is a little weird, and it can also mean that something is receiving the signal with the incorrect number of arguments. Might because the name should be different? What do you mean? Hey, what's up, my guy? Yeah, I don't know why it's power name, but like that shouldn't matter. Just the name of it shouldn't matter. Yeah, we're still getting the errors. Clicked. .connect. Where are we connecting here? Just trying to discard the stupid reasons. Yeah. Underscore power check is declared? What? Oh, because it's the function name. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Power check, but this should be accepting something. This should be getting symbol type. And then Ball lightning check is inactive. Is power active? Is getting that. Okay. Try this. Set it on a tower climb. Ooh, hey, there we go. Now it's working. Kind of. It's working-ish. It's taking a step towards working. How about that? My goodness. Oh, good burp. Good burp. Nicely done. What jam are you in now, 2D Fighter? Okay. Let's stop. Well, actually, hold on. That's interesting. So when we ended the term, it reset. Red, blue. So, and on power usage, it resets. Okay. Okay. So it's just not resetting when you do an invalid thing. Okay. Which is weird. I know we fixed this a couple of times. Man, where do we even do this? It's a power parent, right? Or is it the symbol parent? I think it's symbol parent is where we add it to the array. Want to try that? Should we try it? Okay. Okay. Symbol parent. Append symbol type. Where are we all dealing with global.combo? Where would this go? Okay, little one. Right here? Else, active equals false. Okay. And which function are we? We're in the power parent. Okay. 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 So we're checking if there are any active powers. If there are no active powers, then we set it to false. We set active to false. But then when are we... Clear combo is connecting. So we need to do... What? Clear combo dot emit. When is that happening? Right here, exclusively in the player side. Which, boy, we gotta rip that out. Okay. How old are you, though? I'm 21 now, still feeling 16-ish. Seeing a small guy makes me both happy and too existential. How old do you think that I am, Daniel Pancake? I'll give you a hint. I grow the beard to look more my age. While you're thinking what it might be, I have frequently been misconstrued, mistaken as a 16-year-old. Yeah, below 30, 40 years old. See, the 40 years old comes from someone who I know is in the younger crowd, so that makes perfect sense to me. I feel like you're somewhere between 18 and 600. No. No. I am 7,352 years old. No, I am 30-something years old. I'm not going to give the exact age because I don't like to dox myself. But we're somewhere in the 30s. So, you know, I look much more younger than I am. Okay. Wow, this is all a mess, dude. What is all this code? What did you all let me write? What the heck? okay, we're checking if there's any powers active. And then clearing the state. I'm going to rip that out and put that in the fight UI. Okay. And then we go back to here, take this, put it in here. Oh, we need power array. We are gonna need those in the UI, but we're gonna have to get them dynamically instead of statically defining them. But we'll deal with that another time. Hashtag to do make dynamically loaded through a resource or something. Zaft, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, we got a game running. It ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. So there you go. It's here. It's living. It's breathing. It's great. So welcome on in. Thanks for all your support. Humans suck in perception of time, so I can't decide whether 10 years is a huge gap or not. Oh, man. It's so subjective, man. It's so subjective. Like, when you're 20, thinking when you're going to be 30 is like, that's a lifetime away. And when you're 30, looking back at 20, you're like, that was 2 days ago. The effects look really cool. Thank you, Nektos. We spent a week or two just adding in layer after layer of polish before getting distracted by this UI work. So, you know, it needs a lot of refinement, but it's like, they're kind of like placeholders, right? Of like, let's try and make this kind of interesting to look at. Also, I think some of our animations are busted. Come on. There we go. Red, blue. Yeah, all the animations are busted. Shoot. That's okay. We'll get to it. Let's get the powers actually working first. Swap hats, you got it. I need to get some more hats. I had like 3 more hats in here. They've all been co-opted or stolen or gone missing mysteriously. Okay. Oh, we have ads starting in just a few seconds. I'm gonna go get some water and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back. Let's keep diving in. Let's keep going, shall we? We shall. We shall keep going. Okay. If I can remember where we were at. Right, we're trying to get the powers working. And first off, we're trying to get them resetting. Clear combo. A minute, right here. This is what I don't think we're actually running. Let's see if I'm right. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, we are running it. Well, son of a biscuit. Okay. We're going through and we're looping through everything and we're setting everything to be false. What? Is it gonna start working now that I'm breakpointing? Is it like Dad is watching, so let's behave? Okay. I'll take it. I believe each hat deserves a backstory. I agree, Daniel. I think that's a great idea. How did you do that with finding a text in files? Control-Shift-F searches across everything in your directory. Everything in your project. So, yeah, Control-Shift-F. And then also Control-Shift-R will let you do search and replace across all that. So, very handy tools. Okay. It is very helpful, Nektos. Yes, it's a very big deal. Okay. What's next? Powers are not doing their effects. So let's figure out what's going on there. I'm a little worried about this because I am concerned it is going to mean that the resource that I have is a little bit borked. Maybe. Okay. We want to go to the player. Here we go. Underscore effect. So, here. Let's see if that's running. Red, blue. No, it's not. So we're not... In fact, we're not even getting into this print, which we should be. But we're not getting an error either. Where's our signal setup here? Power.connect. Effect. Is power not emitting? If global.combo equals power. All right. Let's give this a shot. Red, blue. Okay. So we're emitting. And then we're clearing the combo. But then what else is about it? F11. Come on. Yeah, I know. We're going through the loop. It's okay. We're going through the loop. We're going through this same loop. We're going through clear combo like 6 times. Oh dear. Because I think that's in the power parent. That should probably not be in the power parent because for each power on the screen, it is going through and clearing the combo. The combo is a global variable. It does not need to be cleared 6 times. So we're going into powers. And active is false. Huh. Interesting. But then the player did not have that happen. Power.connect did not land here. Have I ever worn glasses? I normally wear glasses, Nektos. I didn't wear glasses my whole life until just like a couple years ago, where my vision was so bad. I was like, hey, this doesn't seem normal. And we went to the eye doctors, and turns out, yeah, I've got abnormal, I don't know, corneas? I don't know what the right phrasing is, but yeah, something like that. So normally I wear glasses. Let's go into here. Let's add a bounce. Let's throw you right there. Why are you so tiny? What's going on there? Yeah, you're just so tiny. Oh, you're invisible. Why are you invisible? Sprite 2D? Seems like you're working to me. Yeah. Here you go, guy. There you go. Oh, come on. Come on, little one. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. All right. Gonna get new glasses tomorrow. Last time I was at the eye doctor was 4 years ago. Oh boy, Nektos. Welcome to the intellectual, pseudo-intellectual squad. Yeah, no, I loved getting glasses because all of a sudden I could see things. I remember going back from the eye doctor with my new pair of glasses on and telling my wife, like, are you supposed to be able to see things this far away? I've never been able to see things this far away. What's going on? Is like, it's so sharp, it feels grainy. I remember saying it felt grainy. There we go. And it was bizarre. It was super weird. It took a while for my eyes to adjust. I got LASIK 2 years ago, and I'll say being able to see is life-changing. Yeah. I was on the LASIK like bandwagon of like, I'm 100% going into LASIK like as soon as I can. As soon as like the doctor can decide that my prescription is stable, I'm getting LASIK. And then in our last visit, he was like, hey, so bad news. Your type of bad eyes is like abnormally shaped eyes, like it's irregular instead of symmetrical. So LASIK won't work on you. You know, practical wearing shades on top of glasses is so cool. Oh, that's funny. Astigmatism? I don't know what it is, Falonier. I'm not totally familiar. I know that, like, for some people, it does lead to, like, total ocular degeneration. Like, it's pretty bad. It's not good times. The eye doctor did not seem too concerned when we were talking. He just kind of mentioned this, like, happens. But he didn't give me any, like, hey, if stuff starts changing, let me know. Like, and also, coincidentally, this clinic happens to be, like, completely dedicated to it. Like, they had people coming in from, you know, halfway across the United States to come to this clinic for this exact problem, which I did not know. It was just serendipitous. I have that, and I was still able to get LASIK. Yeah. I don't quite know exactly what it is. Asymmetrical, what, corneas? Yeah, I don't know. It's something. It's something about it being asymmetrical and not being able to perform laser surgery. Which is weird because it's like, that's on a computer. It seems like if there's something that should be able to handle irregularities, computers should be able to do it, right? Yeah. I don't know. Okay. We need to scale this guy down. What did we take the rest of these to? 0.2. 0.2. 0.2. And 0.2. Okay. Bring that back up. Whoops. Bring it just back up. Come on. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. There's our bouncy peg. Okay. Flop. Okay, collision's looking good. Okay. So, once again, for some reason, our powers are not getting sent out correctly. Let's figure that out. So, in our player, in the script, we have a lot of scripts open. Let's get rid of those. Okay, in our player script, we are calling this effect function. It is supposed to happen on power. Power is triggering, but for some reason it is not connecting into here. And that's kind of okay, because I don't think we really want this to stay here. I don't know, maybe we could leave it. I guess we can leave it. But yeah, for some reason, effect is never getting called. Which is weird because power.emit is like for sure happening. Let's take a quick look here. Okay. So it's for sure happening. But then it's not hitting the next breakpoint, which is in this function. So let's get rid of these weird underscores that don't do anything. This was back when I saw underscores on the functions for process and ready, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to put underscores in front of my functions. Oh dear. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. Trying to decide if I should try Unreal or stay on GameMaker. What do you mean trying to decide? You don't have to decide whether you're building everything in one or the other, right? You can just say, hey, I'm going to try one project in Unreal. That's what game jams are really good for. If I go Unreal, it's a Mega Man tower climb, but if I go GameMaker, a crafting tower climb. I mean, those both sound like rad options. What do you want to learn? What are you most wanting to learn? Yeah. Still not getting there. Bizarre. Very bizarre. So like the weird thing is, right? We're calling we are emitting power. Here we are connecting to power. And we're connecting here, but we never even make it into that first line. I mean, is anything happening in here? Like, is the signal getting set up? Are we even hitting that? Is that our problem? I'm gonna be really mad at myself if I just am not calling that function. Yeah, we're okay. So the problem is in here. This did not get run. We are calling signal setup. This isn't attached. I don't know why it's not attached, but seems like a pretty easy win if that's the only problem. Player? Is it in the scenes? Yikes. Well, we got to fix that. Okay, let's save and run. Red. Blue. Red. Blue? Huh. We're still not hitting this then. Okay, let's try again. With breakpoints this time. Red, blue. No, and it's not hitting this because we're not hitting that print, so... And we're not hitting our signal setup either. What is happening? Player. Do I have to, like, hit Control S? Is that our problem? Yeah. Load. We'll load an existing script file. Load. Save. Invalid index. Take damage on base resource. Yeah. Whoa, hold on. We don't have... There we go. We don't have the functions brought over yet. Okay, let's go to our actor. This is something that I did offline. I got lost. I totally forgot about it. Come on, open up actor parent, please. Actor parent. Right, we're here. Okay, good. We have all this stuff. All this stuff is in comments because it's supposed to be in our resource. In our actor data. And then, oops. Okay, great. We don't need the effect, but we do need gain, block, and deal damage. So we're going to get rid of these labels. So we're just dealing with math. We're keeping this data. Okay. Gain, block expected at least 2. Okay, right. We don't need that either. Let's try it again. Okay, save. And then we get rid of the label. Yeah. Okay, fingers crossed. Son of a biscuit. Oh wait, no, we're in a breakpoint? No. Valid index, take damage. Oh right, because we're calling this on a resource. But we don't want to call it on a resource. We want to just... No, wait, we do? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. What am I saying? Gain, block, deal damage. Right, and this needs to be take damage. Okay, yeah. That's why the two were misnamed. If I go on... Okay, unless you can think of a good game to fit the theme, Ascend. I mean, those both sound rad. Those both sound super cool, Duty Fighter. Oh, we're at the breakpoint. Red, blue. Red, blue. Hey, we're getting our outputs. Good. Okay. Lovely. Now, we need to, at the end here, we need to update all these labels. So I'm going to copy all that. Take it into the actor. Oh, it's in the actor parent. Okay, yeah. There we go. Actor parent. I guess the person asking the engine question is also doing the Speedrunners Jam. Oh, is that what you're doing, 2D Fighter? The Speedrunners Jam? What's so cute, Falonier? What's so cute? Okay. Go back to our player, and then just... You love the game? What do you love about the game? I'm curious. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, you know what? We can't do that. We're gonna have to do it in the UI screen. Yeah, we have to do it in the UI. It's very creative. Well, thank you. You love the idea. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've got a long ways to go before it's you know, decent. But I'm having fun. It's been a good time to build, and frankly, I want to build a whole superhero universe with different games. I want to build an MCU of games. Sentinels of the Multiverse does that for board games, right? I'd like to do that for video games. Okay. Power.connect screen VFX. Okay. We need a update UI function. Update UI. And then we're just gonna update everything, which is probably not a great idea. Probably not a great idea, but that's what we're gonna do. Oh, you know what? It's this. Okay, so we can take all this and do that, and then just call the function. That will be nice. And then on, can I connect more than one thing? It looks very fun. Well, thank you, Falonier. You know, weirdly enough, I wasn't expecting much from this idea. I was like, oh, this is kind of a cute little idea, but like, I'll probably go back to my platformer. But this seemed to get a lot of interest from people, which was surprising to me. So we're moving forward with it, and I'm having a good time with it, learning all sorts of cool new stuff. Okay, so we're not updating the UI. Throw a breakpoint. Red, red, blue. Okay, so we're not hitting the breakpoint. I think it's because we're connecting twice. What if instead we did update UI here? I can't tell if it's working. Oh, we gotta fix that timer too. Something is going on. Okay. Like, sometimes it works. Sometimes, like there, it didn't work. We're getting any errors? No? Huh. Brings out skills you aren't comboing, Brandis. Yeah, you know, we gotta throw in the signifiers and help out the player a little bit. In fact, it'll even like gray out what section of the combo you're currently on, right? So it kind of leads you along to where you're supposed to be going. This is quite bizarre to me. Red, red, blue. So like that didn't change anything, but then I go again and it changed. But we have two brawls being recorded here. That's kind of weird. You know what? You know what, folks? We have ads in just a couple of minutes. We've been going for 2 hours now. I need to figure out how to make a scene that will follow the cursor. Ooh, that sounds exciting, Falonier. Yeah, kind of attaching a camera to the cursor. That's interesting. The circles are big again. Yes, Tom, you've been gone for a little bit. Yeah, we got a lot of things back and working. We've got this weird bug where our powers are only triggering sometimes, but they are recording. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Was lurking now, leaving to my dad's to celebrate. Right on. Have a great time with your dad. And in that same spirit, we're gonna go ahead and raid out because I've been going for 2 hours. I gotta go take care of kids and give my wife a weekend off. So we're gonna go ahead and raid into Connie Dev. We haven't raided Connie in ages. We're gonna go hang out with Connie. If you're unfamiliar with Connie, they do all sorts of really cool Godot work. They built the Godot overlay API for Twitch that is very popular nowadays. Thinking for you that seeing the combo to the cursor as well could let the player keep their eyes on the balls falling when they know what. That's an interesting thought, Falonier. Yeah, it's an interesting thought. I mean, it's kind of like a bullet hell, right? Where you have the health and the dodge meters and everything over the character itself instead of in some corner of the UI. It's an interesting thought. We're gonna go hang out with Connie Dev. Yeah, should be a good time. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's been a wonderful Friday. For those of you who are new to the channel, once again, we are a charitable enterprise helping people enter the game industry. So if that sounds like a good time for you, like, follow, subscribe wherever you are at, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks, Falonier. Thanks, Nectos. Thanks, PokeJohn. Good seeing y'all. Let's go hang out with Connie.